Hello friends, welcome to Deensa Vlogs. I'm Kulveer Singh. So recently I have made a video related to Vancouver Community College, and in this video I'm gonna we talk about the cards and all, like which bank you need to open account with, and things like that. So this can be a short video, 6-7 minutes, not sure. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe it and share it with as many people as you can. So let's begin. And so I'm gonna talk about the banks. So there are a lot of banks here. From India, we know about the mainly just the two banks. First one is ICICI, and then second one is Scotia Bank. Why we know about those banks is because we have to open the GIC account. So mainly these two banks open the GIC from India, and I'm not sure about other countries, but should be something similar. And another thing is, if we apply for GIC through ICICI Bank, then it takes around 1 day and we get it right away. They open the account. But for Scotia Bank, it takes some time, maybe 1 week or 5 days, something like that. So we, as well as our agent, they prefer to go with ICICI Bank, which is still good, it's fine. And so after coming here, we can keep the account with ICICI or keep the account with Scotia Bank. It all depends up to you. And so here the question is, which bank is good? So there is nothing like which one is number one, number two. So I'm going to tell you about some of the most famous banks here. So firstly, Scotia Bank, and then TD Bank, and then RBC, then CIBC, and these are the four major banks, including the ICICI Bank, which is Indian bank here in Canada. So the thing is, you can go to any branch to any bank. What matters is how many branches they have. So if you talk about ICICI Bank, mainly they have one branch in whole Greater Vancouver. You will not get to see any ICICI branch in Vancouver, in North Vancouver, in Richmond, in the other areas like Burnaby, but they have one branch in Surrey. So if you have to do something with that, so you need to go to that single branch. And if you talk about Scotia Bank, branches are everywhere. If you talk about RBC and CIBC, branches are everywhere. TD Bank is also good. But here, according to me, like I'm living here from around 3 years, Scotia Bank is just the basic bank which gives you credit card for $1,000. And nowadays I'm exploring, like I'm meeting different people. So from that perspective, if you have to open the account, you can open it with Scotia Bank for general purpose. But if you're talking about or thinking about the long term, then you can go with CIBC. They will give you the what we call credit card. So it's the same thing, like $1,000 credit card, Visa card we say. And but in the long term, like after 2 years, 3 years, if you need money for the maybe fees payment or something like that, CIBC, they are very quick in giving you the credit. So if you are with the Scotia Bank, like I had the limit for $1,000. What happens is they give you just the debit card. I'm showing just the back side for the privacy reasons. The red one, this is for the Scotia card, just the debit card. And then this is just a Visa card. So mainly it's this color. I'm not showing any numbers or something. So this is what we call the credit card. Okay, then they give the SIM card and all. So if you select the Scotia Bank here, you will get a debit card. Okay, and then some kind of fee, like sometimes it's $12, sometimes $8. It's just a managing fee they charge. And then you will get a chance to apply for credit card. So in India, it is very difficult to apply for credit card, but here banks are throwing credit cards, especially for the beginners who are opening their account, who are newcomer. What they do is they give 1000 limit credit card. So once you get the card, you get it delivered at your home, you activate this card, you will get $1000 for your personal use, and you don't have to pay 1000. If you are using 500 out of 1000, you need to pay every 21st day just a kind of interest. It's like $10, sometimes $12, $14 after every 20 or 21 days. So if you are using 500, 600 out of 1000, you don't need to pay the whole amount. You can pay just the remainder, like $10, $12 after every 21 days. And if you go with the RBC, things are same. But if you have account with Scotia Bank, like I had the account with Scotia Bank, and still I have, so they gave the credit limit for $1000, and on work permit, when I wanted some more credit, and then it was like, okay, we can do it for, like, we can extend it by 500 because you are on work permit. Okay, and after the PR, then I decided to, again, I went there, I said, I opened the account when I was a student, now I'm a PR, so how much credit limit I can get. So then they were like, okay, we will do the credit check, and you may get like 2000. So which means in 3 years they went from 1000 to 2000. And when I asked like other people who opened in CIBC and are permanent resident now, and then they were like, oh, they are getting $12,000, $15,000. And one person, one of my friend, I met him, and he came as a PR. He was like, he's getting 58,000 something credit. So in this way, CIBC is very good for the long term. And so this is all about these banks. So I would not suggest to go with ICICI. Although if your GIC is there, you can still use the GIC, pay the fee, or you want to save, or you want to buy the car, something with the GIC, you can do that. It's your personal choice. I'm gonna make the video about that too. But Scotia Bank is good for a student. CIBC is also good. TD Bank, I would say, comes just the third. RBC is also good. So you don't need to be in confusion. Just go with the Scotia Bank or CIBC or RBC. Out of these three banks, it's not gonna make any difference in the short term, but in the long term, CIBC is very good. I would definitely suggest that bank. And so as this is informative video, so I want you guys to get as much knowledge as you guys can. So here I'm gonna make you aware about the credit card, like what is the purpose of this credit card. So mainly they give you $1000. It does not mean you need $1000. It just means you will be using that credit, and then it will be automatically in the Canadian banking system, like how much credit you are using, and are you regular with the bills through the credit card, are you paying your phone bill on time, are you using like a fixed limit like 300, 400 out of 1000, or you are using all the $1000, and then again you are filling the credit card with your debit card, So this way what happens is they track you. They track like how and in what manner you are using your credit card, and are you regular with your payments, like we have to pay every 21st day, like $10, $12, and are you using more than your credit limit. Sometimes what happens is you have $1000 and you pay like immigration fee and something, it's like 1100 something, or you pay 1000 something. So then that way it goes in the negative, then you again refill. And so they track these kind of things so that in future they can guess like which type of person you are. If you want to go for the car loan, then they can easily give you the car, and they charge you less interest because your credit utilization is good. That's why they give the credit. Otherwise sometimes people, they don't need $1000 or something, they have enough money, but still they buy the credit, then they use like 200 300 out of 1000, and then they again try to pay, so that they can build a credit, and in future they can use that credit for buying car, and then for buying mortgage or something like that. So they want to build the credit. So that's the importance of this credit card. So here I would say debit card is not important, where you will still get the debit card, but credit is more important. It all depends upon your utilization, and I can make another video related to how to utilize credit card and which things you need to keep in mind while using it. So that's all about this video, and it's gonna be, I think, 10 minute or 11 minute. I hope you like this video, and just do comment in the comment section like which type of video you wanna see. Thank you so much.